so much, Gail. You did a great job. I really appreciate you being here and helping out with this. It's people like yourself that make this a great class and brings a lot of success to it. We have a very nice professional presentation. And we got Riley on tech support. Boy, we got a whole crew here today. And we have all of you, which is the biggest part of the crew. So I want to thank you for being here. And I hope you brought a little water to sip on throughout. And a lot of times I get so carried away, I forget to stop and take a sip. But if you remind yourself, just take a sip anytime throughout. And just take the time, make it work for you. Enjoy the time. You don't have to hurry and get everything all into this tiny little hour that we do, because it goes so quick. Just so enjoy the time. That's all I have to say. And you can do the class standing or sitting. If you're sitting, then just kind of mimic what we're doing as we stand. I'm going to basically teach most of this standing. We'll try to do some sitting, but for the most part, we're standing. So we're going to start with the warm-up. So 3 heart opening breaths. So palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, give it a nice big stretch. Yeah. And exhale. Does that feel good? Again, inhale and stretch. Now feel all the way down through the legs, your thigh, your calves, your tummy. And exhale. Let's do that again. Nice big stretch. And inhale. Oh, it's a good stretch. And exhale. We're taking nice big breaths, and the body loves the oxygen. Now, with your feet about hip width apart, just throw your arms around from side to side. Look straight ahead. So when you look straight ahead, you get a nice even twist in the spine. And we always want to be careful of the spine. And so when we bend, I always say hinge at the hips or keep your head up so you don't curve the back. And that's the reason I say those things, hinge at the hips or keep your head up. Because, as we age, our spine gets a little brittle, and we want to be extra cautious about how we're twisting and the kind of pressure that we're putting on our bones. And at the same time, we need to strengthen the muscles that support the skeletal structure. So that's what we're attempting to do. So these exercises are strengthening. Now you're going up and down with the knees, right? Bending. Now bring the arms up to shoulder height. So the outside palm goes face up. Yeah, so we're improving the strength through the body as we do these exercises. We're giving the body a nice stretch, and we're improving our balance. So it's pretty much the same. We're accomplishing about the same things we do in my stretch, strength, and balance class, and the hybrid of that, which is my bone strengthening class. But we're doing a little bit different. We're doing a lot of dynamic rotations in this class. Now, step to the side and lift up. Now, dynamic rotations, just a fancy way of just saying a moving stretch. Yeah, stretch, and then the side and stretch. Then inhale and exhale. Then inhale and exhale down. Okay, now with your feet hip width apart, let's just start bouncing the knees. Bring a little vibration into the body. I know I've mentioned this before, but to some of you that don't know this, a whole book has been written on just doing this. It starts here. It's called Brainwave Vibration. And the book gets really into it, and the spirituality of it, everything. How you connect with the present moment is so important. And I think the only way you can really understand that is to do it. That's just do it and you feel it. So when you relax the mind, the body relaxes. And when the body relaxes, you release tension, especially when you jiggle things around. You open up the flow of energy throughout all the energy centers. Now let's just start shaking the palms, So Tai Chi, or Qigong, we'll call it, that we're doing actually Qigong. Tai Chi actually came from Qigong, or Qigong, so it depends what part of Asia you're from. It's Qigong or Kigong or Chigong. It's all the same thing. It all means the same thing. Qi is energy, and Gong is the movement of that energy. Now let's add a little wiggle to hips, wiggle the hips. So the movement of the energy we want to be able to channel the energy and have it flow freely and unobstructed. So it's the essence of martial arts, being able to channel the energy and direct it or manipulate it. Yeah. Yeah. Now that while we're wiggling the hips and shaking the palms, now shift the shoulders and bobble the head, bobble the head. So I'm not going to go into any of the martial arts aspect of it. I'm not really good at that, but I'm okay with the exercise. You know, I just know that, you know, in Tai Chi, when someone throws a punch at you, you can kind of capture their energy and kind of feel their energy and use it against them in defense. That's kind of basically the thrust of it. Now stop and feel the fingers tingling. Yeah. But it takes many, many years to practice a long form of Tai Chi and the related push hands that go with it. This simple 8 form that we're going to do today is so simple and easy to learn. Anybody can do it. And you just make it work for you. Now I give a lot of extra instruction about it, but it's really super simple. So I'm going to try to soften that exercise a little bit. For example, let's go into a little balance of plate exercise. So let's step forward to your right foot and put both palms out. Take the left palm, put it behind us, or just let it hang to the side. I'm going to be real easy with this. Now we're going to make 2 circles, one underneath the arm and one over the head. So the first circle, we come underneath the arm and then push to the side. That's a circle, and then over the head. Okay. Now, depending on your own range of motion will depend on how much you can, to the extent that you're doing this. And you can do it with as much energy as you want or soft as you want. Let's try it really soft. So it's inhale, nice and soft, and exhale. Then inhale over the head and exhale. Now let's try another one without the breath. Just do it. Just do the motion. Don't worry about breathing. So there's so many different ways you can do this. Now let's put a lot of oomph into it. So it's inhale, stretch, and then exhale, push. Then inhale all the way around, big stretch, and exhale. You see the difference? So we did it really intense. Now let's bring the foot back and let's do the same thing on the other side. Both palms are out. And let's just kind of take this right hand, put it on the hip or put it behind you, face up. So we'll do 2 circles, 2 breaths. First one, we'll do it really, really easy, really soft. So come underneath the arm and push to the side, then over the head and back. So that over the head, you could go just kind of right in front of the head, or you can go way around and stretch. You know, you make it work for you. Now let's try the next one, kind of medium. So it's inhale underneath the arm and exhale, then over the head, we're inhaling and exhaling. Now let's put more oomph into this one. So it's inhale and exhale, stretch, then inhale all the way around, yeah, and exhale. Okay, now a lot of times I teach like that with a lot of oomph, but don't pay too much attention to me if you don't want to do a lot of oomph. Okay, let's do that again, nice and soft. So it's inhale, exhale, inhaling, and exhale. How does that feel to you? Now, why do we call it balance of plate? Because you're supposed to keep the palm face up to balance a plate. As soon as you turn it around, the plate drops. So that's why we're balancing a plate. Let's try it again with the same hand. So it's inhale, keep the palm face up, and exhale, push to the side. And keep that palm face up as you come over the head. Now you have to bend the elbow. This is kind of tricky, and you have to kind of gyrate the hip to keep yourself in balance. And then we come back to the center. So there's a lot of things going on with the body that I'll bring to your attention as we do this, as we proceed. I'll bring the foot back. Now let's try both hands together. Okay, and just relax and you just make yourself comfortable. So we'll do 2 circles, 2 breaths. It's just doing the right and the left all at the same time. It's really simple. You know how to do it. You just have to bring it together. So it's good for the mind. So we make a circle underneath the arm and push out to the side. Then over the head, we crisscross and then come down. So what are we doing here? We're doing a lot. So my knees are bent like I'm in a relaxed position. So when I inhale, I straighten my knees. Whoops, inhale, come underneath the arm, straighten the knees, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch. Then when I inhale, I straighten the knees, and exhale, I bend the knees. Okay. Now let's try it really, really soft. Palms are out. So it's inhale, exhale. Don't even worry about the breath. Just kind of flow. Just kind of do it nice and soft. Doing it soft is nice. Let's try that again, real soft. So it's just a gentle underneath and around. Doing your best to keep the palms facing the sky. I know they don't always face the sky, but that's basically the just getting the idea. Okay, now let's try it with a little bit kind of like a medium pressure. Knees are bent. So inhale, straighten the knees and stretch, and then exhale, push to the side. Then inhale over the head and exhale. Okay, now let's try it with a lot of oomph. So it's inhale, come underneath the arms, and then exhale, stretch. Then inhale all the way up, stretch through the belly, and exhale, bend the knees to return. You see the difference? Let's try it again, kind of whatever it feels like to you. So just follow me. So just come underneath the arms, push to the side, then over the head, and come down. Okay, just shake it out a little bit. So what we did as a warm-up, it's just an abbreviation of the fourth and fifth form that we're going to do a little bit later. Now, you might want to take a sip of water. I saw Nancy turning away to go grab some water, but it wasn't water. Sorry, Nancy. Anyway, it's a good cue to have a little sip. A little dab will do you. So what I like about water is because I can relate to it, because water is a conductor of electricity and the body is electric and you're sending signals all over the place. And if there's dry spots, we're missing circuits in the body. We're missing the flow of energy. So when the body's nice and wet, you have a better flow of energy throughout the body. All right, let's just work on a little bit more warm-up. Drop the head down, relax the shoulders. Now bring your chin around to the right. I'm going to go to the left arm on the same side as you and bring the chin up and then come on down. Now let's do this next one, adding the breath. So through the nose, we inhale on the upswing and exhale on the downswing. Okay, let's do this next one with a little more oomph. So inhale, we stretch through the belly all the way down through the legs, and then exhale, come on down and bend the knees as we relax. Now let's go to the other way. So it's inhale the other way, straighten the knees and stretch, and then exhale, come on down. Now let's do this next one kind of medium. So it's inhale and exhale. Now let's do this next one real soft. Just kind of feel it, just kind of slow and gentle, and come down. Okay, good. Now bring the head up and just kind of relax the body. Okay, kind of having some fun with this a little bit today. So let's work on the head a little bit more. Let's do a little stretch for the neck. So bring your right ear to the right shoulder, extend the left arm. Now, if you want to put a little more pressure on the here, you can kind of put your hand around the head and just bend the knees and just sink into this. Now let's add the breath. So we inhale, we just be aware of body to expand, and then exhale, just relax into that and just really pull on that left arm. Again, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, really pull in the left arm, but relax into the stretch. Again, inhale and exhale, pulling the arm, relaxing into the stretch. Now when we inhale, slowly come out of this, and exhale, relax and bobble the head. Let's do the same thing with the other side. Left ear, left shoulder, extend the right arm, so you're pulling. So it's really, you're just pulling with this, the palm is really stretched. And then a little more pressure if you want. This is optional. And bend the knees. Now, when you inhale, let's straighten the knees and just really pull out in this right arm. And then exhale, just relax into that stretch for the side of the neck, bending the knees. Then inhale, straighten the knees. And then exhale, just kind of gently, comfortably bend the knees. Again, inhale, come up. And then exhale, just nice and gently relax into this stretch for the side of the neck. Now when you inhale, slowly come up out of this. And exhale, relax, and just bobble the head. Just make it enjoyable. Yeah, want to have a good time. So we're slowly starting to warm up. We're slowly starting to bring the heart rate up, which is really good. And you know what? All this actually brings your blood pressure down. There's so many benefits of doing an exercise like these. Now let's do a little bit more stretch. Put your right hand behind the head. Now, if you're concerned about osteopenia or osteoporosis, mineral loss in the bones, then don't twist so much, okay? Now, we're going to bring the elbow across, down, and look behind us. Now, I want you to start with the bending the knees. So inhale, straighten the knees. Now, when you exhale, bend the knees and bring the elbow behind. Now, when this twist, I want you to inhale, straighten the knees, feel it in the hip, and exhale, sink into the hip a little more as you twist. Again, inhale, straighten the knees, and exhale, bend the knees into the twist. Oh, again, inhale, straighten the knees, and exhale, bend the knees. Now, when you inhale, come up to the center and exhale, just kind of relax and loosen up. Well, let's do the same thing the other way, other side, elbow cross, down, look behind us. So it's inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees into the twist. Again, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, just relax into the twist. Again, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, feel your hip. Oh, yeah. One more time. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, sink into the hip and the twist. Now, inhale, come up to the center, and exhale, relax and bob the head. Let's bring the elbows into the side, make a nice tight fist. And we're going to bend the knees into position. So let's inhale, just straighten the knees. Now when you exhale, as you bend the knees, start pulling those thumbs back, keeping those elbows tucked in. You feel it in the calves. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees. Yeah, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. Try to keep the shoulders over the hips so you just kind of come down as far as you come and make it work for you. Again, inhale and exhale. What is this, number 4? Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. Must mean that there's 5 more now. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. Give it a good stretch. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. 3 more. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. We got 2 to go. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, come up, exhale, come on down. And like if you were like me, I was squeezing my fist tight. I need to shake it out to smooth out the energy and just loosen up the body, kick the legs out. Now let's do the same thing with the elbows up to shoulder height. I think all my classes, I do basically the same types of warm-ups. Let's sink down. And the shoulders are over the hips. The hips are over the knees. The knees are bent, so they're out of alignment. So we're just kind of like a balance issue, and it's strengthening for the quad. So inhale, straighten the knees. Now when you exhale, I want you to bend the knees and pull the shoulders back, squeeze. Inhale, straighten the knees. And then exhale, slowly give it a good squeeze. Make it feel good. Just enjoy the moment of the stretch. Inhale and exhale. Make it feel really good to you. You have to enjoy this. Inhale and exhale, number 4. If it feels good, that means it's good for you. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. We have 5 more. If it doesn't feel good, that means you're probably overdoing it. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. Now we got 4 more to go. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. 3 more after this. Inhale, straighten the knees, and exhale. 2 to go. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees and give it a good squeeze. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze. Let's do 1 more time. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze. Then inhale, come up, and then exhale, come down. And then shake those fingers out, shim the shoulders, bob the head, kick the legs out. Okay, now it's time for dynamic stretch in the back of the legs. Dynamic is moving stretch. So we're just going to hinge at the hip to keep the back straight. We're going to come down our right side, and then you'll feel it in your left hip when we do that. We're going to stretch through the back of the legs, just bringing our torso across the body. And then you'll feel it in the back of the legs. And then when we come up, you'll start to feel it in your So when you're coming up, you'll feel it in your left hip. So let's hands on the hips. So inhale, straighten the knees. Exhale, come down your right side, lock those knees, and then just sway the torso across the body so you feel the stretch through the back of the legs. Then inhale up, you'll feel it in your right hip. And as you exhale down, now you feel it in your left hip. As you slowly come down, go slow. Now move it across the body, you're stretching through the back of the legs. It's a wonderful stretch for the back of the legs. And inhale up, feel it in your hip. And then exhale down, feel it in your left hip. Stretching through the back of the legs. Try to keep the head up so you're not curving the back. And inhale up. Now let's reverse. Exhale. Let's go down the other way. Stretching through the back of the legs. And inhale on the upswing. And exhale as we come down. At all times, we're keeping those knees locked, so we're stretching through the back of the legs. And as we inhale up, you feel it in your left hip. And as we exhale down, we feel it in our right hip, stretching through the back of the legs. Then inhale up. Now, when we get to the top, hold it here and relax and exhale and just kind of kick the legs out, loosen up the body, shimmy the shoulders, kind of wiggle things out. Yeah, loosen right up. All right, now let's work on the legs a little bit more. We'll start with a forward bend and then we'll stretch out one leg at a time. So palms in front of the abdomen and inhale, reach out to the side and exhale into a stretch, then roll the palms up, stretching through the abdomen. When you exhale, reach out to the side and just kind of hinge at the hip and drop the arms. So you're just pulling on the back of the legs. So some of you might have to hold the head up in order to keep the back straight. Or you can just keep the head on a straight plane and look straight down and just know your back is straight. I can kind of peek in my mirror and see that. I know we all don't have a mirror while we're exercising. This is unusual. So just hold it here and just feel that nice pull. Now let's add the breath. Inhale and exhale a little bit more into that stretch for the back of your legs. Again, through the nose, we're inhaling. And exhaling, relaxing even more deeply into that stretch. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Oh, that stretch feels good. Now when we inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, relax and just kick the legs out. Now let's do one leg at a time. Let's step forward with the right foot, lock the front knee, lock the leg, and you can bend the back knee as we come down. So inhale up. Now, when we exhale, we're hinging at the hip only so we don't curve the back. So that's all that hinging at the hip means. You're just kind of coming down and you're not dropping the shoulders down past your chest or your belly. You're just keeping that back straight. Yeah. Now let's add the breath. Inhale and exhale. Yes, it's a challenge for the balance as you enjoy the stretch in the back of the leg. Oh, yeah. Again, inhale. And exhale, that should feel really, really good for you. One more time, inhale and exhale. Oh, it's a good stretch. The body likes this. Inhale up and exhale. When it feels kind of good, it's like a kind of like a good kind of pain. It's a little pain, but not really a pain. That means it's good for you. So you enjoy it. Don't overdo it, though. Any sharp pains, Step forward the other foot. So inhale up and exhale, just relax into this stretch for the back of the leg and just hold it right here for a moment. What we're doing, we allow the antagonist muscle to kind of realize it's safe to let you come down and it will relax and let you come down. It just got to give it a little time. It doesn't take long at all. Now here we go. Through the nose, we're inhaling and exhaling. Just notice how much more deep do you come into that stretch for the back of the leg. Again, inhale and exhale. Can you feel the back of the leg? What about the hip? A little bit. Again, inhale and exhale. Then slowly come up as you're inhaling and exhaling. And whatever you're feeling is just perfect for you. Okay, I try to guide you to kind of what I'm feeling, but you might feel something a little bit different, which is normal. We're all kind of, I exercise all my life and And I know some of us have just recently started exercising, or you're coming back to exercising. So you want to really make it work for you. Now, we're going to just take a brief little rest here, and then we're going to start doing the form when we come out of this. It's going to be 3 minutes, and so it's a guided relaxation designed to help you quickly refresh and rejuvenate the body. So grab a chair and sit down for a moment. And, you know, if you didn't want to sit down, I mean, if you just had to stand, and for whatever reason, it's okay, you could do that. But then I'm going to ask you to do something like this: bend the knees and just hold the elbows up and make a fist and just hold that. And that's a meditation. It's called a burning posture. It's a nice meditation. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Otherwise, just sit down and relax and allow yourself to go deeply into the moment. And while we do that, what does deeply going into the moment mean? It just means being present with what you're doing right now. And this is where you're absolutely perfect in every way. As soon as you quiet the mind, you connect with yourself, you're just being still, and then you know. That's when you know. There's no words to explain it. So lower your eyes to the earth or close your eyes and just bring your mind's awareness to your body as it reacts to your breath. So when we're inhaling, the body's expanding. You're aware of that. That's all. When you're exhaling, you're just aware of the body relaxing. Now, you're not forcing your breath. You're not trying to take big inhales and big exhales. You're just letting the body do what it needs to do. But you're present with it. You're just following it. And what happens is you enter a moment in time where there is no time. We don't need any time while we're here. Here is always here. And the only way to be here is just to simply be here. There's just no two ways about it. Yeah, it's very simple. It's a very simple concept. And the funny part about it is I spent my whole life trying to figure out how to be here. And one day I woke up and I realized I've been here all along. The funniest thing how that works, you know. Anyway, I'm so glad to be here. Now, as we just relax the shoulders when we're exhaling, we can just feel a tremendous relief of pressure. And you're certainly aware of the body expanding when you're inhaling, but when you exhale, you just completely relax, just let go. There's nothing to hold on to. There's nothing you have to do. You can let go. You can really relax and just refresh. So this helps relax the mind. And when the mind relaxes, the body relaxes. When the body relaxes, you open up the flow of energy throughout your body. That's the chi, the flow of your chi. Chi is energy. And how does the energy flow? Smoothly. Unless it runs into a blockage. Well, a little bit of exercises we did went a long way of opening up the body, so we've improved the flow of energy throughout our body. And of course, we had our sips of water, and the body's nice and wet. Yeah, and so, you know, speaking of water, when you're thirsty, it's too late. You're already somewhat dehydrated. So it's not that you have to drink gallons and gallons of water, just, you know, sips throughout the day, just sips is good for you. Just keep the body at its optimal state. And you feel the tingling inside the body. This is every cell getting washed and rinsed, restoring you to your state of perfect health. And that's what the body does. Moment by moment. Okay, now I invite you to open your eyes. Let's clasp our hands in front of our abdomen. When we inhale, bring the palms up to the chest. Roll them forward as you exhale. Keep the shoulders over the hips as you extend the arms into a stretch. Then inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Feel it. Then inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up to stretch. Again, inhale, stretch a little bit more. And then exhale, lower the palms down. And as we do this twist, be careful and not twist too much if you're concerned about mineral loss in the bones. So take the right hand to the left knee as we inhale, reach around behind and exhale into a twist. One more breath. Inhale, twist just a little more deeply, and then exhale, spin around to the other side. So it's inhale and exhale into a twist. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and exhale. Come on back to our starting position. All right, now we're all stretched out, ready to go. I invite you to stand up. If you want to do this sitting down, you may do this sitting, okay? So there's you don't always have to stand if your legs, your knees are too sore. The last thing you want to do is antagonize the joints and create swelling and inflammation. If you do that, it just, you just compound the issue. So be good to yourself and just do what you need to do. But the important thing is you do move. And that's the key. So this form is going to move every joint throughout our body. It's going to move our wrist, our elbow, our shoulder, our hips, our knees, our ankles. And his up and down, we're going to do some up and down motion, which is going to greatly strengthen the buttocks and the thighs. So palms in front of the abdomen. Here's the first form. We inhale, reach out to the side, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up slowly, stretch through the abdomen. You can feel the stretch in your abdomen already. Palms together. When you exhale, relax until the fingertips come just below the chin. Then if you inhale, lift the elbows to shoulder height, lift your spine up a little bit, and then exhale, let the palms float down and soften the knees. Now listen, if your doctor tells you not to do something, don't do it. Listen to his advice, okay? So just take me with a grain of salt, all right? Make it work for you. Now we're going to step off to the right, the next form. With the breath, we inhale. So all the weight is on the left leg. And then exhale, we step off to the right and settle in. And then find your balance. Now stiff arm down, pull up in your fingers so the palm is flat. We're going to gyrate the hip and the arm will follow the motion of the circle. So inhale, we come out and around. And exhale, return. Now inhale, bring the foot back, straighten the knee, and exhale, return. Other side, inhale, we straighten the knee, and exhale, bend the knee as we settle in. Then as you inhale, we gyrate the hip. In the middle of the circle, we're straightening the knee. As we're exhaling, we're coming down. It's kind of like a rhythm kind of motion. Now we're going to bring the foot back. As we inhale, we have to straighten the knee to give ourselves clearance and balance, and then exhale, relax. All right, that second form, that was the second form. The third form is carry the ball to the right. And the reason we say carry the ball, because we want to keep our palms about the same distance apart from each other, okay, as we do this motion. So we're going to bring the ball over to the right and shift your weight onto your right hip as we inhale. And exhale. So most of the weight's on the right leg. The other foot is there just for support. Now inhale, carry the ball over to the left, stretch, straighten the knee, and then exhale, bend the knee as we sink back in and return. Now we're going to lower the ball and stand up straight again. So it's inhale, lower the ball, and exhale, bend the knees. Now carry the ball to the other side as we inhale, we straighten the knee. And then exhale, we bend the knee as we settle in. Then the bottom palm's always in front of the midline of your body. So inhale, bring the ball over to the right. Bottom palm is front of the midline of your body. And then exhale, we sink back down and return. Feel that hip, yeah. Now inhale, straighten the knee and lower the ball and stand up straight. Both legs are balanced, and exhale, bend the knees to relax a little bit. Okay, that was the third form, the right and the left side. Now we can do the fourth form, balance the plate like we did in our warm-up, but instead of 2 breaths, 2 circles, we're doing 4 breaths first, 4 circles. So we inhale, we're going to step off. So it's a really slow step off. And this is what builds strength. We straighten the knee, straighten the standing leg, and then exhale, bend the knee as we settle in, palm face up. First circle's behind the back. So inhale, we straighten the knee, circle the arm, and then we exhale and bend the knee and push behind us. So everything is done with the breath. Now, as you inhale, straighten the knee, come underneath the arm, and then exhale, push to the front, complete circle number 2, breath number 2. Number 3 is back underneath the arm again. So we inhale like we did in our warm-up, and exhale, but this time push your hip to the left, arm to the right. Then inhale, gyrate the hip, start straightening the knee as you come over the head, and as you exhale, bend the knee as you return back to the starting position. Okay, bring this foot back as we inhale, straighten the left leg, and exhale, balance the weight and sink. Going to the other side, we inhale, stepping off, 45 degrees in front, straighten the knee, and exhale, settle in with the palm face up. Then inhale, we straighten the knee as we come around, circle the arm, and exhale, bend the knee as we push behind us. Now, as you inhale, straighten the knee as you come back underneath the arm, and exhale, complete circle number 2, breath number 2. Number 3 is how we did our warm-up underneath the arm first. So it's inhale, straighten the knee, and exhale, bend the knee and stretch. Then over the head for number 4. It's inhale, gyrate the hips, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees as you're completing the circle coming back down. So the knees are going up and down at the same time you're gyrating the hips. Yes, I know it takes a little practice, but you'll get there. Then inhale, straighten the knee, come back, and exhale, relax. Okay, that was the 4th form. The 5th form is both hands together, like we did in the warm-up, but 4 breaths. Half step to the right first. So it's inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, bend the knees and settle in. Over to the right, we inhale, straighten the knee. Half step to the left as we exhale, bend the knees, and settle in with the palms face up. Now, first breath, first circle. We inhale, we straighten the knees, open the chest, circle the arms, and exhale, push behind us. So we're always trying to keep the palms face up from this point on. So inhale, straighten the knee, come underneath the arms, and exhale, push to the front to complete circle 2, breath 2. Number 3 is underneath the arms again. So inhale, like we did in the warm-up, underneath the arms, straighten the knees, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch. Then inhale, straighten the knees as you crisscross over the head, and exhale, bend the knees as you sink back into your deep horse riding stance. Now let's bring the right foot back. So shift your weight onto your left and inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, bring the foot back and sink in. Lean over to the right and inhale, straighten the knee, and exhale, bend the knee to return. Now feet are together. Leads us into the 6th form called creating a brighter world. The reason it's called creating a brighter world is because you're affecting all the intestines. When those are emptied out and clean and free flowing, your whole world gets brighter. That's the simple reason for that. So, and this is your homework assignment to do this 100 times a day. Just push the belly out and tuck it in. You don't have to be as formal as we do in the class, but just get those in. It just takes 2 or 3 minutes to do 100. Really, it's so quick. Anyway, push the belly out and thumbs in the belly button and tuck the belly in. So when you inhale, push the abdomen out and down and open the palms, and then exhale, pull the palms back in, pull the tummy into your backbone. Now the knees are bent. So when you inhale, we straighten the knees, come up to the eyes, pinch the first 3 fingers. Now when you exhale, bend the knees and put the knuckles to your kidneys, your lower back as you sink. Now when you inhale, straighten the knees and drag those knuckles up your rib cage into the armpits, back of the palm, stretch through the belly, and then exhale, bend the knees as you sink. Folding the elbows over the fingers. Now, when we inhale, straighten the knees and squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up, and then exhale, let everything relax. We're just a nice, moving, wonderful stretch. Okay, the 8th and final form is called raising power. So what we're doing is we're gathering the earth in the palms of our hands, the energy of the earth, pulling it into our body and tucking it into our lower abdomen. Now, here's how we do this. So it's inhale, we draw the earth's energy in from our palms, straighten the knees, pull it into our bodies. You exhale, tuck it into our 2nd chakra, our dantian, our lower abdomen. where we accumulate and store energy. That was the 8th and final form. Now we're going to conclude with a bow, and this is to stretch the back of the legs. So when we inhale, we straighten the knees, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, let's bow to acknowledge this wonderful energy that's inside of us and all around us, and hold for one more breath. So it's the knees are locked. Inhale and exhale a little more deeply for that stretch in the back of the legs. Oh, that feels so good. Now when we inhale, slowly bring it up, really slow. This is good for your gluteal maximus. And exhale, relax. Soften the knees, look down to the earth, and just bring your mind into the body for a moment and be still with yourself. And just feel the warmth inside your body. Maybe you'll feel the wonderful tingling that's going on as every cell is getting washed and rinsed, restoring you to your state of perfect health. And all the cells in your body are jumping up and down for joy. They're very happy right now from all the work that we just did. Okay, so let's take a quick little sip of water and try it again. And enjoy that sip of water. I hope you're all having water while you exercise. Just a sip will do, a little dab will do you. Okay, we're gonna do this again. And this time we're going to flow a little bit faster. And my instruction is going to be just on breath only. So I've given you thorough explanation. Just know that whatever you do is okay. You can't do anything wrong. Just know that when we inhale, we're initiating the movement. When we're exhaling, we're concluding it. When we're inhaling, we're straightening the knees. When we're exhaling, we're bending the knees all the way through this form. Okay, palms in front of the abdomen, knees are soft. So inhale, straighten the knees. And exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Second form, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. Fifth form. Inhale, half step. Exhale. Inhaling, exhaling, Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. We're concluding. Exhale. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhaling up. And exhale. Just look down to the earth and bring your mind into the body and just connect with yourself. Let your breathing be natural and comfortable. Be aware of the tingling throughout your body as every cell is rejuvenated. Okay, so how was that for you? Did that work pretty good? I didn't talk too much. The whole idea is a picture's worth 1,000 words. So every time we're inhaling, we're initiating the movement. When we're exhaling, we're concluding it. And every breath takes us to the next movement until we've done 108 breaths and 108 moves. Good. All right, now let's see, how's our time going? Oh, we're doing really good. I think I want to just take you down through a body tapping routine so we don't lose that. And then we'll go down for a little rest as we have question and answers. Okay, so let's start tapping the top of our head. Now this is very important, this tapping routine, because this stimulates and opens up the flow of energy and throughout your entire body. Now come to the crown. It also greatly improves your immune system. Come on down behind the head, on the neck, come behind the ears. If you have some glasses, you might want to take them off for a moment, just till we get through the head. And you may unmute yourself in a moment. I believe Riley's going to let you unmute in just a moment. So give her a moment to go ahead and do this. Now come down to the temples, Now I want you to come right on top of the ears, right on top of the ears, all around the ears. Okay, then back to the temples. Oh, wait, come back to the ears again. Just give them little pinches all the way around, just pinches. Okay, and then come back to the temples and then to the forehead, all around the forehead. Do your eyebrows. Go to the outside corners of the eyes, come down below the eyes on top of the eye sockets. Okay, now I want you to come straight down below the nose on the upper level of the gum lines to come right straight up to the back teeth, staying up there on the teeth, and then back down, and then jump down to the lower level, staying on the gum line, come up to the back teeth, and then back down. We're affecting all the energy centers through here. This is really good conditioning for your face, all around the chinny chin, and underneath the jaw. Yeah. And then underneath the jaw, below the ears and back of the jaw, there's some soft tissue there. This little glandular tapping. Okay, now what we're going to do is scrunchy face and open face. So you can unmute yourself so you can make these sounds. So let me go first. Follow me. When I go ha, I mean, no. We're going to do scrunchy face and open face. Make a tight fist. All right. Now On the count of 3, we're going to do open face, and you can make a sound and stick your tongue out. So it's making the sound releases energy, and it's the stagnant energy, and it just keeps room for good fresh energy to come in the body. And when you stick your tongue out, you're stretching your face at a much deeper level. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was good. Okay, give it a nice tight, really tight, scrunch it up as tight as you can. All right, really squeeze the nose, squeeze the eyes. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. Give it your all. Give it a nice scrunch. Oh yeah, squint the nose, squint the eyes. All right. Oh yeah. Part the eyebrows. 1, 2, 3. Drop the hands down. Okay. Keep yourself tuned. We're going to do some more shouting in a minute. Thumb up and drop the head down and tap high where the shoulder connects to the neck. If you want to take a light fist, just a light loose fist to tap in here, you can do that. That might be too abrupt, so you might just want to tap. I usually just tap. I can send really good pockets of energy down into my lungs from here. Top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the forearm, start coming down the forearm. Tap hard enough to make a difference. Come on, top of the wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky, lower wrist, start coming up the forearm. Elbow, elbow, tricep, tricep, armpit, armpit, upper part of the chest, 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 chest. Now let's go to the other side. All right, drop the head down, get right up in there. Top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the forearm, start coming down the forearm. Give it a good whack. I mean, it's good for you. It brings blood to the area, and blood, it carries the nutrients. Top of the thumb, front fist, and it also stimulates the energy center. Wrist, start coming up. Oh, I can hear you tapping now. Elbow, elbow, okay. Arm, tricep, tricep, armpit, armpit. Okay, now here we go. Here's the upper part of the chest portion. Now, this is a great way to release stagnant energy. So follow me. When I go ha, you go ha. If I go ha ha, you go ha ha. And just let yourself relax into this and get into it to have a good time. Ready? Ha! 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 Oh! 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 Ho! Oh! Ho! 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 Hee! 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 Hee-haw! Hee-haw! Time to turn your sound off. Let's continue. All right, come to your abdomen, abdomen, abdomen. All right, this is good for this is another homework assignment. Abdomen, all around this area. This is really good for your digestion. Improves your overall energy. Now, I want you to lean forward to your kidneys, kidneys, kidney. Now, right on top of your tailbone, tailbone, tailbone. Right above the buttocks there. Get some stem cells into the bloodstream from here. Now do your buttocks, buttocks, buttocks. All right, now come on down the back of the leg. Come up the insides. Good slap, hips, hips, hips. Come on down the outside. Come up the front of the legs. When you get to the knees, hang out at the knees, all around the knees. Thighs, thighs, thighs. Back to the abdomen, 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 abdomen. Put your hands on your shoulders. Let's sweep down to the toes and just say, it feels so good. Ready? It feels so good. Ah, very good. Let's do that again. It feels so good. All right, now let's say, I shwanada, which in Korean means it feels so good. Ready? I shwanada. Oh, I used to have fun with that with the masters when they were training me. Anyway, It's so good to have finished all that. And I feel invigorated. And I'm so glad to be here. Let me turn it over to let's see who we got.